Hello. Until people get on, I'm just going to write a comment. I am Marvet, your dissertation coach. I help people write and finish their critical qualitative dissertation so they can graduate and become a doctor. And I cannot do two things at one time. Um, so I'm going to be doing a series over the next 8 weeks talking all about dissertation proposals. And every week I'm going to come and talk about a different topic related to that because I want to help as many people as possible. And so that anytime anything I resonate with you over the next few weeks and you like, oh, I want to talk more about that, type chat, whether you are on live or watching a replay. And I will send you a link so we can schedule some time to talk one on one about it. And so I could tell you more about my dissertation proposal solution programs to help you write and successfully defend your dissertation proposal in 4 months or less. Hey, DL. So, thank you for the accountability, DL, too, because y'all, to be honest, I get nervous every time I hit live. I don't know why. I'm talking to y'all, and most of the time people don't show up, so I'm talking to myself. I don't know why I'm nervous. But anyway, today I was given the suggestion to talk about the difference between being a PhD student and now life after PhD because everybody talks about the glow up. And sure, there is a glow up because you are no longer, especially if you're doing it full time, like you're no longer in the swing of going to class and doing all the writing and assignments and all of that. Sure, I'm not doing that anymore and it's different. So I will say that the glow up wasn't what I expected when I graduated. Right? In my mind, I was going to be called doctor. I was going to go to my next job. I was going to be making all this money. I was going to be living my best life. And that's not what happened once I moved from Georgia to Milwaukee and got into the role that I am now. So, for those of you who do not know, I am a director of a women's resource center at University of Wisconsin Milwaukee. And it was a job I said I wanted. It was a plan that I said that I had once I graduated. I mean, I really wanted to go work for Trader Joe's, but loved ones in my life told me I could not, even though they get paid well and got good benefits, but I digress. Um, so I have this job, which was what I said I wanted. I'm Dr. Lacey in this role, and it's been 2 years now, and it's not what I thought it was going to be. I have good benefits in the sense of I get to talk with students. I get to talk about things that are really passionate for me. I get to help inform policy and practice around campus-based sexual violence. I get to talk about feminism all day. I mean, I get to help so many students really figure out who they are and like where they're going, and that's great. But when I think about who I am and where I saw my life, this can't be it. Especially when I look at my paycheck every month, I'm like, this can't be it. Like, this can't be why I'm in almost $200,000 of loan debt. Yes, I said that. This can't be it. Like, and for some people, it may be it, and it may be enough for them. It just, I know that it is not enough for me. And I started my business while I was writing my dissertation. Like, I made the decision that I was going to start a business while I was writing that because at that time I was feeling like student affairs was not going to be it for me, and that maybe I would have something on the side to help me. And it wasn't until I moved to Milwaukee and I got into this role and I had that feeling of like, this can't be it, that, yeah, the loans are real. That I, like, it's once I got here, I was like, this, I, this is I mean, I made it, right? I achieved the goal, but now what? It wasn't until then that I started really taking my business seriously. Um, because it started off of like, and it still is this, like, I want to help women, especially Black women, go through their PhD process without having to like lose what makes them, like your soul. Like, I don't want you to have to, you get this degree and this title and these letters at the cost of the expense of your health. Throughout my dissertation process, the big thing for me was bringing together women and community as a sense like of healing, right? I did the dissertation because that was the final thing I needed to do to get the degree, but I no longer cared so much about the degree or the letters as I did of I wanted to give back. And so that was what my dissertation process was, is bringing women together over a series of 4 sessions and what I call sister circles for us to just talk about life, talk about who we are, and really help each other. And I wanted to continue that in my business. And that's how like this started. And I would say like I was playing, like dabbling around, like, oh yeah, I have a business. I was helping this person here or there. But it wasn't until I moved here and realized like I need to stop playing because I'm really good at bringing folks together. I'm really good at explaining qualitative research. I'm really good at helping people finish without it being very complicated or stressful. And now I also need to be very good at helping me build the life that I want to, because that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to help even more people is that if I feel good. And that comes down to any goal that you have. So if you are writing your dissertation, if you're thinking about joining a PhD program or whatever, you have to maintain your health and feel good in order to achieve this without losing everything in the process. So that is like the why behind my business. And it wasn't until I started focusing on me and my personal health and really getting people on my team to help me with those goals that I became much better in my business, that I can say that I started to experience the glow up that everybody talks about. And so my question to you is, what do you want? It's the like overall question, like what do you want? Do you want to finish this PhD? Because that's not a given. It's high. I don't have AC. That's not a given. Do you want to enroll into a program? Do you want to finish your dissertation? Do you want to become doctor? Do you want that? And if any part of you is saying, no, I don't want that, is it your voice or is it someone else's voice that you hear in your head? Do you hear someone telling you can't do that, or your dissertation topic is not a real one? You can't study that population. Is that what's getting in the way of saying that you don't want to do this or you can't do this? Because it's one thing to say, well, I don't want to do it because this isn't for me anymore, and that's okay. But it's another thing if you're saying, I don't want to do this, or I no longer want this because people keep telling me that I can't, and I don't know how to prove them wrong. And if it's the second one, then we definitely need to talk. We definitely need to schedule a call, because I could tell you exactly what it is that you need to say for your chair, for your committee, and I can and like set up your project, your dissertation in a way that still is 100% genuinely what you want it to do. And you can speak their language and get past all the red tape, but you can impact the community, the people, your field in a way that you know that you were meant to do so. And that's really what I help my students with, is framing it, is packaging it so they can get past their committee and it can have the impact. Because one of my core beliefs is that we all have something that we are meant to share into the world. So your dissertation topic, or the reason why you want to enroll in a PhD program, that reason was sent to you on purpose. And if you don't pursue it, or if you don't continue along with it, like you're being selfish, you're robbing the world and the people that you were meant to impact. And that you shouldn't let things like racism, sexism, oppression in general stop you from doing that, because there's a way around that. And I'm here to tell you the ways to do that, to get around all of that, to beat the system at its own game, so that that doesn't start to impact like your health and your well-being. Because a lot of you are the only in your program, probably your school, probably the whole institution, and that starts to weigh on you at some point. And especially when you want to study something like Black women, people will tell you, oh, that's only a small portion of the population. But there's a reason why you want to, and you should. And I'm here to help you. So I feel like I have been rambling, but I just wanted to come on to say that the glow up can be real. You can get through your process and your dissertation with integrity and in a way that you want to, without the stress of all that. But you need a reason to. You need to make a commitment that you want to and decide if it is what you want. And then having some help like me or someone else to help you go through the process. So type chat in the box if you want to keep talking about this. And thank you so much for watching. Hey, Mom, I'm about to call you back. So um, I'm just getting off. Okay, have a good Sunday.